Back up. I hope that it just messed up on my end. I hope it messed up on my end. I don't know. Okay, I got the part 2 up. Got the part 2. This is shut out. Oh, they hating. What the hell happened? All right, let me. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. Let me see. Hold on. Hold up, swole up. Get that there together. I have no idea what happened, and they did not cut me off, so I don't. Hold on. Because when you get cut off, they send you an email. Let's see. I didn't get an email. So hell, it's not YT. No. Nah, the green it didn't shut off. It's still here. We still popping everywhere else. We screaming loud everywhere else. Now why I can't let me see. Hold on. Let me do that and slice that. Push that. I got an update over here. No. But it's showing that it's up over here, but I can't find, man. Wow. I have no idea, but I got to go ahead and just cut it off. I got to cut off everywhere else. I got to cut off everywhere else. I don't know why. I don't know why, but we up on, and it keeps showing over here on my system. What the hell? Why is it telling me how to stop the portal? How can we help? Oh man, y'all killing me right now. What is this? I have no idea. I had to cut off everywhere else for whatever reason. I don't know. It cut off everything. And it's like my internet up, my internet popping. Got to be more careful. Whew. No. This was not YT. This was not YT. I can't put it on them. I keep seeing over on the system that I'm using is telling me that something is critical. And it's not making any sense because I got the same amount of things popping that I would have every day. So I'm not understanding that part. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. So that means that, okay, I'm seeing 47 people done made it on back around here. It's a damn shame. What happened? I don't know. Delete all that. Remove all that out my doggone way. This is stupid. When I go back to it, let's see what I got. Nothing. So we're not gonna do anything with that. We need some more thumbs up, y'all. As y'all come on in, y'all hit the thumbs up, man. I really do appreciate that right there. I don't know what happened. He said Willie here in Chicago, aka Chi-Town, Section 8 was only meant for the middle class working people. Section 8 was open to low income once they torn the projects down. Yeah, it's but black folks destroyed the projects. The projects were brand new. Projects was brand new. People got into the projects and destroyed the place, the area, the space that they was living in. Say, well, the computer is a computer. You say, blame it on the weather in Florida. Got to be more careful. They done destroyed some shit. Man, listen, y'all, let's go ahead on and try to get into some. Let's go ahead on and try to get into some other stuff. But just in closing, you all better be preparing yourself for the housing time limit with the 2-year thing. 2-year thing, the housing time limit. Get yourselves together. I do understand that y'all have been laid up and thinking, hell, I got my Section 8 and this shit gonna last forever. Nope. They cutting. You ain't got to pay attention to me. You can lay around and wait on it. And then it's just on you. Moving right along. Y'all, let's go on and get into a little something. We got 66 people in the building. As y'all come on in, and y'all hit the thumbs up. They just, damn it, the system just had done cut itself off. I don't know why. And now we's missing a lot of people who was here, and they have refused to come back here. They have refused to check back to see if a player alive again. That's what be funny about this right here sometimes. Like over the years, when the system failed and then the player would come back and then the numbers be significantly lower, as if like it don't take but a second to check back to see if that person alive. I don't get it, but you is your peoples. You is who you wills. He says, always been a time limit on Section 8. However, every state has not followed the time limit. When has it been a time limit? From the time that I was old enough to understand what Section 8 is and what HUD was, because HUD can be passed down. So there hasn't been a time limit. Maybe their intentions was to have a time limit, but from the time that I was old enough to understand HUD and Section 8 and shit like that right there, there hasn't been no time limit. I know people who got it passed down from their grandma and them. Well, hell, from their mama and them. So I don't know what that time limit thing was. I don't know. That was one thing that females could depend on. I'm going to have Section 8 forever. As long as I have children, I'm going to have Section 8. That was literally the thought process back when I was a teenager. Like, that was just the thing, because they mammies was on Section 8. And this is why they wanted to have children. Because now I can be on Section 8 and I can pay a quarter worth of rent and be all right. You say, no, generally the Section 8 Housing Choice Voucher Program, also known as Section 8, does not have a time limit. And this is why everybody is so upset with what Trump is doing, because now he's putting a time limit on it. I've been speaking on that they should have been putting a time limit on for years. For years. That's how I know that there has not been a time limit. I watch people, like literally watch people pass this shit down. Whole goddamn family done been on assistance for decades. Damn it, if I would have not just deleted that doggone thing that we just watched. Or did I delete it? Because at the end, I think she said or he said that there has been a woman who has been on it since 1978. I got to find it. Hold on. I got to find that little piece. I cannot let that little piece there slide. I forgot about it until now.
Welcome to First Watch, where every morning matters. Here we have
Welcome back. Get the president's agenda packed.
Residents that live there in a city in our country, and I was visiting with them about the deplorable conditions that they live in one of our public housing authorities, which we're taking inventory of all of those as well. And I heard the story, the testimony of one young lady said, I have been living in this public housing authority in this project since 1973. That means she
1973.
has been living there since birth or shortly thereafter.
She's been living it. She's been living in a spot that has been due to assistance since 73. That's over 50 years. It's over 50 years. So there was never a time limit. Again, she's been living there since 73. Come on now.
Public housing authorities, which we're taking inventory of all of those as well. And I heard the story, the testimony of one young lady said, I have been living in this public housing authority in this project since 1973. That means she has been living there since birth or shortly thereafter. And so because of that, her mother, probably her grandmother, raised her there. She's living there. Now she's raising her children there. And so that's the paradigm that we want to change.
That's what we need to change. That's what we need to change. Get your lives together. Get your lives together. You wouldn't be having to have these problems out here in these streets. Make better decisions. You wouldn't be having to have these problems out here. That's all it boils down to. Do y'all understand, like, back in the days, our parents, like, before credit and before assistance, if they did not make the right decisions, they failed and they died. The further you go back 100 years, 120 years, 50 years, 60 years, when you made bad decisions, it destroyed your family, and or you or your family would just die. Shout out to Jay for the $1 cash out. You say you went down suddenly. Are you okay? Just checking in. Oh, no. Everything's good now because the system failed. The system failed. It was not YT. It was not YT. And the reason that I know that it was not YT because it failed all across the board. So that was my system. My system failed. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash app. You say no additional food stamps after the first child. I've been saying that right there for a long time. For a long time. All right, sugars, we're going to give you the first one now. We're going to give you the first so-called mistake, and now you need assistance. All right, got it. We're going to give you a few years for this housing, and we're going to give you stamps for the first one. We're not giving you no assistance for any other child that you have after this one. That's another thing that they need to go ahead on and just say, we're not going to give you more money because you're in a damn position of where you already getting money from us and you decide to go ahead on and produce another child. Oh, hell no. You on your own. Your bad. Willie, what about the kids? That's her kids. And say, give them 5 years. I thought about the 5-year thing, but then as years go by with me and my mindset, I be like, no. No, that's making them too comfortable. That's making them too comfortable. See, if you give somebody 5 years on Section 8, that means what they would typically do for the first 3 to 4 years, they would 9 times out of 10 be lamping. They ain't even to get themselves together because it's like no urgency. 5 years in a lot of people's mind is really, really long. 5 years is a long time, and it gets people really, really comfortable. 2 years, 2 years, you finna have to make something happen. You finna have to make something happen because that is that's one income tax. That's like 2 Christmases. You know what I'm saying? That's like 2 Thanksgivings, 2 holidays. You finna have to get yours together. The dudes who you will deal with will dramatically change if chicks know this thing 2 years. If they know this thing right here is 2 years, bitch, I got 2 years to make a move. I ain't finna be dealing with these dudes who can't do like do nothing for me and not trying to be in relations and all that fly stuff. No, hell no. Decisions will be made different. Just based off a time limit. Move right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. Yeah. Yeah, because we have to think about it. It's all free money to the person who is receiving it. I truly believe if you give somebody 2 years of free housing, give me 2 years of free housing. I am not going to complain that it's just 2 years. Bitch, I need a break. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I need a break from full rent. I need a break from full monthly payments. But during that time, because I'm not slow, I'm tough to be stacking up that change and doing all type of side shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna be doing some shit out here in these streets. So after 2 years old, bitch, all right, boy, I appreciate that little help right there. I appreciate that right there. Instead of getting angry, instead of the people getting angry, people should be like, well, hell, I done been on the shit for 7, 8, damn it, to 10 years. The hell I'm gonna be mad for now? You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, I appreciate it. I had a good run, you know what I'm saying? And keep it moving. Let's go down here to Columbus. Let's talk Columbus. Let's talk about a mother. A mother pleads guilty. A mother pleads guilty to the death of her 8-year-old son. She pleads guilty. She was in court crying and shit. And y'all know how they be doing after the fact. And they're crying and stuff because they didn't really mean. They was just having a bad day. Put it up on the screen. Here we go.
We start with breaking news this afternoon. A woman has pleaded guilty to murder in the death of her 8-year-old son.
Stop. You say 2 years only equals marriage and real families will skyrocket. I'm in agreement with you. I'm truly in agreement with you. And like I be trying to tell people, I don't think that the majority of females will have their own cribs if it's not for Section 8 and men. Keep it going.
And I'm Tracy Townsend. LaShonda Wilder will spend the rest of her life behind bars.
LaShonda angry. They shot that baby out for having her real. This is the first Instagram photo that we took of her when we apprehended her. She was mad then. She's still mad now.
I'm Tracy Townsend. LaShonda Wilder will spend the rest of her life behind bars with the possibility of parole after 15 years. She pleaded guilty to the death of her 8-year-old son, Martonio. 10 TV News reporter Tara Jabor was in court just hours ago.
She named her child Martonio.
For the emotional sentencing, and she has more.
LaShonda Wilder was extremely emotional in court today. She cried through the whole sentencing. Now the judge gave her life in prison with the possibility of parole after 15 years. LaShonda pled guilty to killing 8-year-old Martonio Wilder in June of last year. Prosecutors say at first LaShonda lied about killing the young boy and reported him missing. Wow. After an investigation, police found Martonio in LaShonda's attic covered in a trash bag. Days later, LaShonda and her girlfriend, Jonna Lowe, turned themselves into police.
Ooh. Whoa. I'm just paying attention. I'm just seeing something. This is her girlfriend. Y'all pay attention to the picture.
And her girlfriend, Jonna Lowe, turned themselves into police.
Her girlfriend got a beard. She got one of these. You can hardly see it, but damn it, but you can see it though. She got a whole beard. He say a stud lover. Baby look angry. Why y'all look so mad? I like her hair. But look. Got a beard. I don't understand. What happened?
Lowe also pled guilty to murdering the young boy. The coroner's office ruled Martonio's death a result of abuse and malnutrition. And it was a tearful morning in court for LaShonda and her family. LaShonda's aunt, Rochelle, spoke during the victim impact statements. She told LaShonda that she misses Martonio.
It's a shame that it came to this. You should ask us for help. We was there for you, Shonda. I love you. You made a horrible mistake. You had your family. We was there for you. I was there for you.
The judge did give Wilder an opportunity to give a statement to the court, but she declined. If Wilder ever gets out of prison, then she will be on parole for the rest of her life. Reporting in downtown.
I don't like the words that we be using sometimes. Y'all say this here is menopause. You say that's a lace front beard. Yeah. Listen. Auntie decided to use the wrong word. This shit was not a mistake.
Police. Lowe also pled guilty to murdering the young boy. The coroner's office ruled Martonio's death a result of abuse and malnutrition. And it was...
What you crying for, sugar? Those real tears, though. Now, look how good her hair done grown since she done been down. You know what I'm saying? Eating, 3 hots in the cot. You know what I'm saying? She getting that good air condition. Her face look clean. Look. Her face look cleaner.
Death a result of abuse and malnutrition.
That baby done got a little weight on her. You know. She need to exercise just a little bit more. Hell, she can't get no essential products. Well, you can, but you can't. But yeah.
And it was a tearful morning in court for LaShonda and her family.
Her nails done growed out good.
LaShonda's aunt, Rochelle, spoke during the victim impact statements. She told LaShonda that she misses Martonio.
Watch it.
It's a shame that it came to this. You should ask us for help. We was there for you, Shonda. I love you. You made a horrible mistake.
She lied right there. You made a horrible mistake. That bitch ain't made no mistake. She killed her son. She killed her baby. She killed that 8-year-old, and we gonna label it a mistake. That's why children best left with their mama them. That's probably why God say that you all shouldn't be teaching, because y'all got to be more careful. Listen, damn it, because you going to teach the word wrong. Not all. I'm just saying, though, how can she label this as a mistake? She still is not holding her fully accountable in her own mind then.
I love you. You made a horrible mistake. You had your family. We was there for you. I was there for you.
Damn mistake. The baby dead. No accountability. We don't care. We love the kids, though. You know what I'm saying? Just is what it is. Move right along. I ain't gonna get much hold you. Oh, we got a player. Oh, we got one for you. Listen. Shout out to all you good people who I be trying to tell y'all. If you just can't keep it off the internet, hit go on, record, and upload. I've been trying to tell y'all, and I really do appreciate y'all for doing what I have been trying to tell y'all for the longest. Let me go it on and grab it like this, because I got to put it up so y'all can see it. Boy, when I tell you, let me grab, bam, got it. Got it like that. Let me pop that, do that, slide that. I wish I'd already had this set up, and then I wouldn't be having to do all this little side talking, but you just going to have to deal with what you just going to have to deal with. Wait a minute. Pop. Slide that out a little bit. Right there. Bring that down. I got it. Got one. Grab that. Here, we ready to go. We got a situation right here. We have a funeral worker. Who done got fired. Over disturbing casket pictures. We got a player who tried to get his numbers up. Watch this. He wild, though. Go.
Under fire after disturbing photos and videos were shared online. They show an employee posing next to caskets, including one where he's holding a gun. The owner tells KPRC2's Rowan Balogan they fired that employee, whom they say acted alone and does not reflect their values.
That's right.
The employee in the pictures apparently told the owners that he admitted to taking the pictures for social media. He then was immediately fired. This is the owner shares with us that they plan on filing a police report against someone who shared disturbing videos online.
This is not what we do. This is not who Mr. Alexander is. This is not who Alexander's mortuary is.
Employees at Alexander's mortuary in the Highlands area say their name is being tarnished over these pictures. They're of a now fired employee posing with a gun next to caskets.
He's 21 years old, infatuated with social media, was trying to go viral and get his likes up.
Ooh, look at Bill.
Plain and simple. He broke the rules of Alexander's mortuary. He did not follow our non-disclosure agreement.
The pictures and a video started spreading on social media over the weekend, prompting an internal investigation. The video was sent to KPRC2, but we are not showing it.
He think he in the club. He think he at a block party. Y'all, what's in the cup? What do a player got in the cup?
Sent to KPRC2, but we are not showing it due to the graphic nature. The video opens by showing a man dressed up, then pans over to a nude woman. Derek Anderson says...
Did y'all hear that? There's a nude woman in there.
Over to a nude woman. Derek Anderson says the person who recorded the video was invited by the deceased's family to cut the man's hair ahead of a funeral.
The family of the gentleman called us, not upset with us, upset with her. Told us exactly who it was and exactly what she did.
As the interview with Anderson was wrapping up off camera, the owner of Alexander's mortuary, Melvin, started speaking.
Do you want to go on camera? Put on the mic? Okay.
No, you want to say it? No, you can
stand by him
and
say it?
She violated our trust.
And try and stand by the mic over there. Yeah. And you just look at me. Yeah.
Well, the young lady violated our trust. We know her. She's been here before to do work.
Alexander says he plans on filing a report with the sheriff's office.
I am deeply hurt and saddened because I've been serving this community for over 40 years. I've never had any type of blemish of this sort at this funeral home.
A staff attorney for the state.
So he is more than likely in his 60s, late 60s or maybe 70s. He grew up in a time to where you're supposed to pander to women, that you're supposed to be nice to treat them like angels and shit. And the reason that I'm saying that right there because the other dude, he is younger. The other dudes say, "Come on over here and say it." No, say it. She violated our trust. He did not even want to say that about the woman who put his business in jeopardy. He didn't want to say that about a woman who put his business in jeopardy, which all he would be saying is the truth. This is men's problems. We still be trying to protect the bitch after she's put us in a situation to where it can destroy our livelihoods. He didn't want to say it. This is crazy.
Say it.
She violated our trust.
He
try and stand
ain't got no problem.
Over there. Yeah.
He ain't got no goddamn problem. I don't even like the bitch anyway. Yeah, that's probably who he was. That's probably what he's saying to himself.
And you just look at me. Yeah.
Well, the young lady violated our trust. We know her. She's been here before to do work.
Alexander says he plans on filing a report with the sheriff's office.
I am deeply hurt and saddened because I've been serving this community for over 40 years.
He have to file a police report, damn it, because some people, they may want to come out and sue. You know what I'm saying? And anything, any type of, it's a liability. It's a liability, and somebody could try to sue and take them to court and all that stuff, but you got to press charges. He got to press charges on Buddy, who out here taking pictures. And do y'all understand that Buddy was taking pictures with a gun? He had a gun in his hand. Watch it.
Over the weekend, prompting an internal investigation. The video was sent to KPRC2, but we are not showing it due to the graphic.
This is a gun. He ended up probably drinking lean, sitting on the casket with a gun in his hand. This shit got out to the public. People in the community, they may not want to deal with Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Because of this fool. Yeah, listen, he need to be prosecuted to the full thing of the law. The person who recorded, which was a female, need to be prosecuted to the full extent. That's the word I was looking for. Extent of the law. What is we doing? Shout out to G for the $2 super chat. He say player wanted clout like him, Mammy Patricia. You know what I'm saying? But now he done lost his job. Might as well just going on out here to fast food. Just going to fast food.
Never had any type of blemish of this sort at this funeral home.
A staff attorney for the state's Funeral Service Commission shares with us that they, quote, have no
facts. You don't bring visitors to the funeral home anyway.
On any active investigations at Alexander's mortuary in Highlands.
Alexander done been around longer than you been born out here. You around here playing with people. That damn internet got y'all acting a fool out here in these streets. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The internet has people, I mean, literally not using common sense. Not saying to themselves, this may not be a good idea. like, I shouldn't do this. I really, really shouldn't do this. Mm-hmm. Got to be more careful. Well, we got something that seems to me like it's domestic love. I'm going to say it again. It seems to me to be domestic. Well, no. Scratch that. Let's go on and get into the main. Let's go on and get into the top story. We're going to call it the top story. I hear any dog on the street for what you had done came for. Here, you saw the thumbnail. We got to play them. We have a 18-year-old who was accused of killing a woman who was already facing charges. He had done cut off his anklet. Listen to the story.
An 18-year-old man accused of shooting and killing a woman in Evanston is being held on a $2 million bond. Court documents show that he was wanted for cutting off his ankle monitor in a separate violent crime. Ajani Grimes has been charged with the murder of Laura Schuler, a transgender woman. She was shot and killed in her home back in June in Evanston. Grimes was just arrested yesterday. Court documents also show Grimes was wanted for cutting off his ankle monitor after bonding out on a separate aggravated robbery charge. Last October, Grimes was accused of pistol whipping someone, firing a shot at them, and then taking off in their car. Friends and family of Laura Schuler were at this morning's hearing, hoping for justice in her murder.
She's a trendsetter. You know what I mean? Like, she really represented trans women. She was supportive of trans women. And she respected everybody. Like, she a legend out here.
The judge ordered Grimes be held on a $2 million bond. The next court date is scheduled for later this month.
Yeah, look like old auntie. Got it. Got something else to go with that right there. We finna hear from the husband.
She meant everything to me.
You see it in his eyes and hear it in his voice. William Schuler can't help but get emotional, talking about the love of his life. He lost more than 5 weeks ago, Laura Schuler.
And I'll never see her again. Or hear her voice. Or see her smile.
Laura was transgender. He said the two were together for 23 years and married for 7. He looks back on these pictures as some of the happiest of his life.
She showed you that unconditional love?
Yes. Every day.
On June 7th, Cincinnati police found Laura Schuler in Evanston after someone shot and killed her. 19-year-old Ajani Grimes is now in the Hamilton County Jail charged with her murder. In court documents, WCPO found out Grimes got arrested last October for allegedly firing a gun at a man, pistol whipping him in the head, and stealing his car and belongings. While he's charged with aggravated robbery, and felonious assault, the court put him on electronic monitoring on November 15th. But on April 19th, records say Grimes cut off his ankle monitor and became a wanted man.
Who do you think should be held accountable?
I think it's the court system's fault. He never should have been on an ankle monitor.
The same week of Laura Schuler's murder, Mordecai Black is also accused of killing Patrick Herringer after authorities say Black cut off his ankle monitor in February.
They've committed violent crimes. Why are they out in the public?
WCPO reached out to the Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office, the Sheriff's Office, and Cincinnati Police to get their side of the story about what happened. So far, we haven't heard back.
It's a damn shame.
After what happened, William Schuler feels there needs to be reform to the justice system. He wipes the tears away, hoping for an explanation for why this happened.
During this very difficult time, what's keeping you going?
She would want me to keep going and just be strong for her.
In Walnut Hills, Brett Pagansky, WCPO 9 News.
They've been down together for 25 years. You asked me a question. Is he gay, Willie? Yep. This was our trans sister. This was our trans sister 25 years ago. We're back in the 90s then. Well, yeah, for early 2000. You say, where's the wedding pic? Oh, no, hold on. They got the wedding pic right there. Oh, shoot. They're married for real out here in these streets. Uh-huh. Back it up.
I see your smile.
Laura was transgender. He said the two were together for 23 years.
23 years. So, yep, early 2000 because this 2025.
And married for 7.
Married for 7.
He looks back on these pictures as some of the happiest of his life.
Mm-hmm.
She showed you that unconditional love.
Yes.
Say why they keep misspeaking. Say that's not a she. We're just trying to be respectful.
Every day.
On June 7th, Cincinnati police found Laura Schuler in Evanston after someone shot and killed her.
Remember, see, now they saying the 19-year-old, but in the last story, he was 18. Either which way, you got to ask yourself, why? Why would the 18, 19 who cut his ankle monitor off would kill his wife? Why? Our trans sister in over here said that the life of the party, she was it was something. Hold on.
You know what I mean?
A trendsetter.
Like, she's a trendsetter. You know what I mean? Like, she really represented trans women. She was supportive of trans women.
Yeah.
And she respected everybody. Like, she a legend out here.
She a legend. She a legend now. So she was outside. He was outside in the streets. But why would an 18, 19-year-old kill a trans woman? Our trans sisters. Typically, we know why. Mm-hmm. Typically, we know why. And I'm going to say that the trans sister had some dealings with this 18, 19-year-old, and maybe he did not know that this was a trans sister. Maybe the 18, no. Maybe the trans sister was out there social working. Ooh, I like that right there. Maybe you were out there social working. I don't know our trans sister's career and or job, but maybe our trans sister was social working. We don't know. We don't know. Again, I don't pretend to care around here in the doggone street. I call things how I see it, and I speculate how I want to. We don't know. Oh, and I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't put nothing past no goddamn body. I don't know what you people is out here doing. Ooh. For the video, hold on. Let me show y'all something. Why would they turn off the comments? For the first video, they turned off the comments. Let's see, for the second video, they only got 2 comments. Strange. So, with the second video, it was less people who watched and it only has 2 comments. The first video had more people watched and they cut off the comments. Why do they cut off the comments when it's a trans sister? Why is that? I don't know. But now see, and this is a whole problem because we cannot get like a feel, because a lot of times in these videos, people who actually know these people, sometimes they be in the comment sections. Sometimes they can give us more information. Sometimes they can give us more information, but they have decided not to give us more information. Now, I don't believe that this person just died just because somebody just wanted to be out here killing. I do believe that it was for a reason. Something happened. Like I be trying to tell y'all, y'all need to go out on to tell people. To all our trans sisters out here, if you're not telling people who you're dealing with that you trans, you putting yourself in the line of fire. But that should be common sense. But then again, common sense is not common. I'm trying to read this thing and see if there's any more, if anything is being said that's not been said. Oh, but we also got to check for a GoFundMe. Let's see. Let's find this person's name. I'm sure. Laura. Sad thing. Laura gone right now. Hold on. I'm trying to see if there's a GoFundMe. What are we looking at? No, there's no GoFundMe. There's no GoFundMe. Nope. Let's see if I just remove the last name and see. There's Laura. There's a few Lauras, but it's not that Laura. It's not that Laura. So, hey, man. No GoFundMe. That's what it is. Back that thing up right there. Put me on right there. Yeah. I just wish that we had just a tad bit more information, but we don't. I don't want to play no golf. No, I don't want to play golf. Hot outside, man. Ooh, Amazon done dropped that package, y'all. That's what's up. Moving right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. Y'all be careful with the decisions that you're making, man. That's why I just be out here be trying to help, man. Here we go. We're going out here to the Bronx. Let's go on ahead to the Bronx. Something always be happening in the Bronx. Boogie down Bronx. We have a 17-year-old girl. 17-year-old girl charged with murder for a stabbing in the deli.
It's just a heartbreaking story. Police say that 17-year-old suspect had been bullying the 16-year-old victim for some time. Police say it ended yesterday in a fatal and brutal stabbing inside this deli grocery off of Boston Road. Tonight, that 17-year-old is under arrest charged with murder, and the family and neighborhood grieves.
She's sadly missed by everyone, and sorry she have to go this way.
A visibly distressed grandmother mourning the loss of her granddaughter, 16-year-old Aaliyah Williams, stabbed in the face, chest, and body inside the deli grocery on Boston Road, just 2 blocks from her home. Police say it came after an argument broke out. Police say a 17-year-old female is now under arrest.
She's a beautiful kid, and she's a nice child. She has manners. She goes to school, and she's a very good listener.
Just blocks from the store where she lost her life, sadness and disbelief from neighbors.
I get very emotional with things like this because she's only 16, so it hurts. There's no respect for each other, no respect for the living. Like, if I have a problem with you, do I have to take you out?
While some describe this neighborhood in the Bronx as quiet, others say they don't always feel safe.
Some days it's, sketchy. Some days you gotta just be really careful out here. It's scary.
I have a 15-year-old. If my 15-year-old comes to walk around and she gets stabbed, what am I gonna do? This place is not safe. It's not safe at all.
Aaliyah Williams did fight through her injuries long enough to be rushed to Jacoby Medical Center in critical condition, but she was later pronounced dead.
It's sad, really sad to take someone's life like that.
Now, besides murder, that 17-year-old suspect has been charged with manslaughter and criminal possession of a weapon. Just a heartbreaking story, but the neighborhood here is relieved that there has been an arrest.
I got a problem, and they should have showed up. They should have showed us the 17-year-old, but I guess I kind of understand because they don't show us the minors until they be charged as an adult, which I don't think that they're going to charge this person as an adult at all because of bullying. The 17-year-old who was bullying end up stabbing the Vic. Typically, it'd be the other way around, right? The Vic should have stabbed the suspect because the Vic was the one who was being bullied. So I wonder, why did the bully stab the Vic that day? What did the Vic? Maybe the Vic stood up for herself. It's probably what happened.
Heartbreaking story. Police say that 17-year-old suspect had been bullying the 16-year-old victim for some time. Police say it ended yesterday in a fatal and brutal stabbing inside this deli grocery office.
In the grocery store. She probably tried to get her money. She probably tried to take her money away. And I just want to think that maybe the 16-year-old probably said enough is enough. We have to also think about this right here. Her grandmother spoke without a tear in her eye. But they said that she had been bullying, meaning that this right here was going on and no adult stepped in to stop the bullying. No adult.
Boston Road. Tonight, that 17-year-old is under arrest, charged with murder, and the family and neighborhood grieves.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. You say that you heard that they, wait. I heard that they was friends and now it's bullying, and knew Willie would get to the facts. I'm sure enough trying to, because it's...
She said the mistake everyone. And,
Oh, it looked like she did cry just a little bit. There have to be like another video. We finna find
she
out.
had to go this way.
It's sad that she had to go this way. Man, we finna find that. We finna see if there is another one that's linked to this one. A two-shot, yada, yada, yada. Because it's just too simple. Oh, hold on, wait. Before we do that right there, before I switch over to something else, let's look at some of the comments. They probably saying something in the comments. Push that down over. You say, give the attacker an adult sentence. He say, I haven't seen a story like this for 3 days, right? This is regular shit. I'm trying to tell y'all. The amount of women that's losing their lives, the amount of females that's losing their lives this year is astronomical. I think that's a word. He said, send her to prison for the next 30 years. He said, when a child needs help from bullying, step in and get them some help. That's what I said. So since we knew that she was getting bullied, nobody said nothing. It's stupid. 17 years old and walking around with a knife. You say her parents have to really take a deep look inside. Yes, but listen, a lot of these kids have to have weapons, or they feel like they have to have weapons because of the community, the environment that they're in. The community and environment that their parents created them in and stayed in through their 16 to 17 years. So as parents, you all couldn't get it right and move them out of these neighborhoods that y'all know is too congested, especially in the Bronx, New York and shit. Y'all live on top of each other, and y'all got these big old project buildings and shit, like 1,000 people in the project. That's too many goddamn people. That's too many people. That's too many attitudes. He said this girl was bullied, meaning that this has been going on for a while and nobody helped. That's what I said. Manslaughter, what the F? He said kids think life is like a video game. A 17-year-old girl employed, working hard, and then taken. Very sad. What? So is they saying that the 16-year-old was working inside of the deli? You see what I mean? They're not giving enough information. You say, Willie, you missed the hips. Who in the store had hips? Oh, I know who you're talking about. Watch this. You're talking about the police officers. Oh, you're talking about the police officers in the khaki pants. Yeah. You say, make an example for other kids to see the outcome. Facts. Kids and teens, as well as people on their 20s, were never taught to deal with their emotions. They lash out at anyone they have a problem with. They don't know how to control their anger except to become aggressive. Yep, I'm in agreement with that. You say, I think people today hate people more than ever. The hatred is deep, so be careful who you argue with, and who's behind you. Facts. That's a part of watching 236009 out here in these streets, ain't it? Shit done changed. Hold up. Since you said something, I'm going to go ahead and put it up on the screen. Listen. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah. Hold on. I'm going to put them right up on the screen. Show exactly what you talk about. Watch this. Hold up. Grab that, do that, push that on over there. That's what you're talking about. I knew it. Watch it.
Just blocks from the store where she lost her life, sadness and disbelief from neighbors.
And those I like you sisters. So the I dog you sisters, if you think I like you sisters ain't damn near shaped like y'all too, you better think it again. But hold on. But these two sisters right here, I am going to say that they are not white. I'm going to say they are not white, and I'm going to give them like Puerto Rican, Dominican, or something like that right there. I'm going to give them like some of that right there. But we do have white sisters who was built like that right there too now. So be careful out here in these doggone street. It ain't like it used to be. It ain't like when I was coming up. I like the Hughes sisters ain't had no goddamn body. They look like little boys in the back. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they eating cornbread. Hold on. So let me see. All right, we got a teen girl. Damn it, that's just 20 seconds. There's not another video other than the one that I just showed about this doggone story. 26. Nope. Wow. I guess I could play the 20-second video to see what they gonna say on it. But this is crazy. Wait, hold on. 44 seconds. I played y'all the 2-minute one. Let's go with the 42-second one.
Also in the Bronx tonight, a family has been left devastated after a stabbing at a deli in Williamsbridge. Police identified that 16-year-old victim as Aaliyah Williams. She was stabbed after 4 o'clock today. Sources tell us there was some kind of a dispute before the violence. The victim's grandmother arrived at the scene this evening as police were still investigating.
Her soul rest in peace, and I never expect this to really happen to her because she's not a bad kid. You know, she's a people's person, and she always in our heart. May her soul rest in peace.
At this hour, no arrest.
Got to be more careful. That baby done lost her life. She out there. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Oh, I say, Willie, they all light of hue, bro. He said they just speak Spanglish from Spain. There it is. You got a good point. That's a shame that they just could not give us more about the young lady right there. That's so sad. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. It just goes to show that we is also dropping the ball as parents. Where is her mama and her daddy at? Grandma raising her now. Yeah, sure enough here. Oh, I can't let y'all go without this one. As y'all come on in, and y'all go ahead on to give a player some thumbs up, man. And I do understand, hell, we should have been over 200 an hour ago, but the system had done failed. Everything had done dropped on down. We had 116 likes. Can I get some support? If everybody in the building would just go ahead on and hit that Cash App for $1, man, that would really help out. I really, really do believe that. You say teen girls can be notoriously vicious. Yes. He said the parents is probably back in Jamaica. Probably got a point. They probably got deported out here in these streets. He said, hopefully we have a update by tonight or tomorrow. Yes, because we truly do need to know what else is going on. or what else had them transpire. We need to know. We need to know as a community. We do need to know. Shout out to Lee for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. For real, for real. Y'all, let's go on and get into this right here. I saw this. We doing too much. Listen, price gouging is a real thing. We have a man who was accused of offering a 15-year-old $2,000 to spend a night with him. I ain't even upset that it's a 15-year-old. I'm more upset that it's $2,000. The price is $37.50. Go ahead, though.
$2,000. That's how much police say a 45-year-old man, that guy, offered a 15-year-old girl to spend the night and have sex with him.
Yeah, tonight, that man is behind bars, and police credit the girl he tried to coerce for reporting it. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Juwan Strait.
And I'm Trino Robinson. NBC6's Jamie Garola is live outside the jail in Northwest Miami-Dade with how detectives nabbed this guy and arrested him. Jamie.
The man was arrested. The man arrested was allegedly trying to seduce the girl while he was at the hospital. Allegedly trying to seduce the girl.
Give the 40-something-year-old her phone number.
Allegedly trying to seduce the girl while he was at the hospital visiting his dying grandmother. He even sent her pictures of her in her hospital bed while trying to lure her into spending the night with him. We want to warn you, some of the details of this story are graphic.
It didn't take long for police to arrest
you. Hold on. You all saying that the system is glitching. It's looking fine over here. What's going on? Hold on. Let me. Seems to be working fine. Hold on. It seems to be working fine. Yes, you say a little bit. You say that it was froze? All right. Okay, let me just back it up just round here. What they was talking about, he tried to solicit and seduce, by sending a 15-year-old girl pictures of his grandmama. So we just not going to pay attention that how did he get the 15?
It didn't take long for police to arrest this man, 45-year-old Lester.
Oh, man, it's doing that little thing again. What do we have going on? I think we still up. You say you back up. You say, well, I ain't pay an internet bill. I did pay my bill, though. Here we go.
Tellez. According to his arrest form, he comfortably and easily tried to seduce and molest a 15-year-old babysitter. The incident began when...
A 15-year-old babysitter? What? See, this doggone thing is messing me up. I can't even get the whole story.
According to his arrest form, he comfortably and easily tried to seduce and molest a 15-year-old babysitter. The incident began when Tellez unexpectedly showed up at an apartment to pick up his son from the babysitter.
It's great. She should be a sex offender. He should be registered as a sex offender. That's totally unacceptable.
A man who knows the babysitter and Tellez didn't want to be identified, but said he was disgusted by the details.
I'm glad they caught him. They caught him pretty fast. Within 4 hours.
After the babysitter reported the initial conversation to police, investigators took over. They started texting Tellez as if they were the 15-year-old, saying, I am only about to turn 16. Tellez allegedly replied, don't tell me you have not masturbated. The undercover detective wrote, that's all you want for the $2,000? Tellez allegedly said, let's make love, adding that he had a vasectomy and he would wear a condom.
Ooh, he had a V. And I wear a condom. So you ain't got to worry about catching no STD. You ain't got to worry about getting impregnated. None of that right there. Meaning that he can really get away with it and he'll be all right.
Then, according to police, he went into graphic detail about what he wanted to do with the girl. The details too explicit to air.
Just hope that, this doesn't happen. This is we're in a crazy world right now.
Tellez is charged with lewd and lascivious conduct and promoting sexual performance by a child. Reporting live tonight in Northwest Miami-Dade.
I don't like this story. And damn it, the system glitching and all that fly shit, I really don't understand, and I really couldn't really focus on it. I really couldn't focus on it. But listen, $2,000, that's way too much money. That's way too much money. And for him to even think he must have known the 15-year-old girl for him to even think that she would be able to spend the night with him. Did they say that the 15-year-old girl was the babysitter? Or is they saying that he was charged with doing this before with a babysitter? Babysitter can always get it. That's what they be out here saying. Hey, remember, y'all, that is a category. That's a category on corn sites. Oh, she was babysitting his child. So, there it is.
It didn't take long for police to arrest this man, 45-year-old Lester Tellez. According to his arrest form, he comfortably and easily tried to seduce and molest a 15-year-old babysitter.
Okay.
The incident began when Tellez unexpectedly showed up at an apartment to pick up his son from the babysitter.
He unexpectedly showed up at the apartment. Oh, so she wasn't babysitting at his house. All right, so he would drop the child off and come on back around and pick his child up. Got it. Oh, all right. Well, no, this will be the thought process of maps. It just is what it is. That person think that teen is hot, and they just want to go for it. Maybe they'll get caught. Maybe they won't get caught. He say he should be a sex offender. You should be registered as a sex offender. That's totally unacceptable. You say you should be a sex offender. Who said that?
It's great. She should be a sex offender.
Hold on.
The incident began when Tellez unexpectedly showed up at an apartment to pick up his son from the babysitter.
It's great. She should be a sex offender. He should be registered as a sex offender. That's totally unacceptable.
A man who knows the babysitter and Tellez didn't want to be identified, but said he was disgusted by the details.
I'm glad they caught him. They caught him pretty fast. You know, within 4 hours.
After the babysitter reported the initial conversation to police, investigators...
Once somebody tell you, you know I'm this age, or you know I am these amount of numbers old, that it could be a setup. Huh? Because is if these teens want to go ahead on to get it on in, they really won't bring their age up. Because there's also under the assumption that you know how old they are anyway. Huh? It froze. Damn shame. So when they tell you, is it even gonna let me come back? Not gonna let me do anything. I don't know. It allowed me to come back. Y'all listen. Y'all give yourselves, and yes, it's storming. It's storming, but even with the storm, like I've never had problems like this right here. I just want to say thank y'all for being around here. I had so much other news to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking. I gotta go. Y'all have a good one. Y'all